Hello, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Becca and today I'd like to talk about some mistakes I've made on Booktube. So this is a little bit of unusual content for me. It's not my usual. I usually keep it to the books. However, I have seen a couple of videos around recently, one by Rachel from Rachel Marie Book Junkie and one from Sophie from Sophisticated Books, and they are Booktube 101 videos. Now, Rachel focuses on the 4 things you need to do to grow your channel, as in things that you can do personally for your channel to succeed, and Sophie focuses on how you can make the YouTube algorithm work in your favor and how to understand the stats in the YouTube analytics. Both of those videos are very helpful for people who've been around here a while, looking to maybe grow their channel, wondering why their channel isn't growing. Those videos are so useful and I'm going to put them down in the description box so you can go check them out. And I think that while Sophie and Rachel's videos are both very helpful, if you have no idea how to use YouTube as a platform, like I didn't, if you have no idea what YouTube is all about, if you're just sort of gonna go in and learn as you go along, as I did, then I don't think their videos will make a lot of sense to you without already having a grasp of the platform. Now, this video is titled Booktube Mistakes That I've Made. This is not gonna be like a self-depreciating video, but this is going to be for the people who are thinking of starting a Booktube channel or who have literally just started one. I'm going to be telling you the 6 main mistakes that I made when I started my channel, the things that I wish I hadn't done, the things that I see people now doing differently and thinking, why didn't I do that? Some of you may be thinking, but I haven't seen you make any mistakes. And that is because you won't have seen me, essentially. I started my channel in July 2017. I have gained over 2,000 subscribers since January 2018. And you may think, but that's most of your subscribers. And you would be right. I started my channel in July. In 5 months, when it came to the new year, I still had less than 150 subscribers because of these mistakes that I made. And now that I sort of know what I'm doing, I can see what I did wrong when I started my channel and why those first 5 months nobody was here watching me. So hopefully the idea is that if you are thinking of starting a channel, you can see what I've done and do the complete opposite. So the first mistake that I made, I never posted a Booktube newbie tag, and I thought I was being really clever about this. I thought everyone's first video is a Booktube newbie tag, and I'm not a sheep. I'm gonna be original and I'm gonna post, I think I did the mid-year freakout tag as my first video because I still wanted to do a tag because you can answer questions, but I didn't like the Booktube newbie questions because it's like, what unique thing can you bring to Booktube? And my answer was kind of like, well, just me. And I've read different books to other people, I guess. So I didn't want to do the Booktube newbie tag, and I thought I was being really clever and really original by not doing it. Little did I know that there are booktubers that troll the Booktube newbie tags and like and comment and subscribe to Booktube newbies and welcome them in the community. There's one guy who actually does regular shout out videos from the Booktube newbies that he has found just by searching for the Booktube newbie tag. So that was like my first mistake right off the bat. Did not create a Booktube newbie tag, therefore nobody found me or knew that I was here. My second mistake I made is that I was a silent subscriber. For the longest time, I rarely commented on people's videos. I did not talk to anybody. I felt that I was I felt like I was being a burden to other people by commenting on their videos, and so I never ever did it. Because of that, no other booktubers knew that I existed because I was watching their videos, I was like boosting their analytics and things that way. I was there, I was watching everything, but I was just silent. Now I know that if you comment on people's videos, then they do know that you are there. If you guys comment on more than one of my videos, like by the time it gets to like 3 comments, I know who you are and I know that you've commented before. I recognize your usernames, I recognize your icons, I know who you are. Sometimes I check out channels, and being a silent subscriber, you feel like you're intruding, but really all you're doing is being invisible. So if you are thinking of starting a Booktube channel, if you have just started one, just talk to people. I know it's scary, like I know it feels weird, but that's why the comment box is there, so you can talk to people. And as a booktuber, I don't mind if you comment on my videos. I like it when you comment on my videos. I want you to. I had a subscriber recently who apologized for commenting on 2 of my videos in a row, and I was like, don't you dare be sorry. Don't feel like you're a burden. I want you to comment. I want to talk to you, because otherwise I'm just screaming into the void and nobody is interacting me. So please don't be a silent subscriber. The third mistake that I made is that I sat on the edge of my bed, I filmed a video, I edited it, not great, and then I just uploaded it whenever it was done. At that point, I didn't know anything about the YouTube algorithm. I didn't think to look into it, and it annoys me because I'm a marketing graduate, so I know about these things. I just had so little experience with the YouTube platform that I didn't know what to do. But essentially, there are certain times when people are more active on YouTube. Now, I am the exception with my own viewing behaviours because I watch Booktube at work. But most people only watch sometimes in the morning, most of the time after work. They don't watch at dinner time, generally, because they're eating their dinner. So I posted my video at like 8 o'clock at night, which in the US, like everyone's still at work, and in the UK, it's too late. It's like past the peak viewing time. So like look into your target audience. Like I post my videos, it's sort of an in-between time for the UK and the US. But look at who your target audience are and just Google what time are people most active on YouTube, and just like post at a relevant time. Don't post really late at night, because I did and it just didn't work. Also, post regularly. Like if you post at like 6 p.m. on a Thursday and then you post at 9 a.m. on a Monday, and then the week after you post at like 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, your content is not consistent, and so YouTube won't promote you because it can't guarantee on you putting out videos. If you only want to do 1 video a week and you want it to be low pressure, that's fine, but just like pick a day, pick a time, and just stick to them. The next mistakes I made is that I disregarded some key features. So my thumbnail, I was just so overwhelmed with the thought of putting a video into the world that I did a really crappy thumbnail. I'll see if I can insert it here for you. It's the only thumbnail I did in that style, but I haven't privatized any of my videos. Like they're all tragic and they're all there for you to see. But this thumbnail was terrible. I was so preoccupied in just wanting the video out there so that I could make a start that I didn't think about the aesthetic value of a thumbnail. Nobody was ever gonna click on this video because it looked terrible. Please guys, don't disregard your thumbnails because they're the first things that people see, and if they're pretty to look at, if they look really good, then you're gonna get people clicking on you to actually listen to what you have to say. It doesn't matter if you're the most eloquent person in the world, if the video quality is fantastic, if it looks like something you see in a cinema. If you disregard your thumbnail, no one's going to click on it. The other thing that feeds into that is that on my first few videos, I didn't use the tag feature, but like any social network, that's how people find your stuff. So I don't think I added any tags, and so if people even searched what I was doing, I wasn't going to rank. Even if you don't really know what you're doing, just make sure you put something in that tag box. Treat it like Instagram when you put loads of hashtags under your photo. Just do that with your video. The next mistake that I made is that I was scared of readathons. I was scared of putting my video out there saying I was participating in case I failed. However, it doesn't matter if you fail, and when you're a small channel, not too many people are gonna watch your video and remember that you said you were gonna read all these books and you didn't anyway. However, people will come to your video if they're interested in seeing what people are reading for a readathon. Now, readathons in terms of videos are really good to get people to find your channel because other people are taking part, and Booktube is a community and we do these community events, and so people search out other people who are doing readathons. It doesn't matter if you fail your first readathon. You can say in your video, this is my first readathon and I don't think I'm going to do very well, but I want to take part. But just don't be afraid, because when I did my first readathon, it was the spooky shelfie readathon that took place throughout the entirety of October. I thought it was perfect, a month-long readathon instead of like a week-long, and so that was my first readathon. I took part, and that was the first time that people actually were watching my channel at like a reasonable amount. I went from like having 2 views on a video to having like 50. So please take part in readathons. And the last mistake that I made feeds directly into that one, and that mistake is that I hated I hated Twitter with a passion. I didn't see the point in Twitter. I'd had Twitter before, I'd used Twitter. Nobody ever liked my stuff or saw my stuff. I didn't understand how it worked and I couldn't fathom it. However, since I've been part of the Booktube community and I have like a niche and I tweet and talk about books and I'm following and followed by people who talk about books, engagement is much higher on my Twitter. Like Twitter, I actually understand the point of it now. I reactivated my Twitter at the same time that I took part in my first ever readathon because the sprints and stuff were taking place on Twitter and I didn't want to miss them. So I reactivated my Twitter, and guys, let me tell you, half of the conversation surrounding Booktube happens on Twitter. If you just watch YouTube and you don't have Twitter, you're only seeing part of it. There is so much that goes on Twitter. You find out about events, there's giveaways, you get all the drama. If you want to know what's going on in the world and you want to like find out what the latest drama is, then Twitter is the place to be. As well as that, I have subscribed to a ton of people because of Twitter. If somebody follows me on Twitter, I always check them out, and if they're a Bookish account, then I follow back, even if I don't subscribe to their channel. However, when I've seen people on my feed numerous times and I know that they're a booktuber, I would then go and check them out because I've been interacting with them. I consider them friends, but maybe I don't support their content. So then I go out of my way to go and do that. So Twitter is a great tool, not just because of the promoting yourself aspect and knowing what the gossip is, but because you will make friends on there. We don't make friends with each other by commenting on each other's YouTube videos. Friendships tend to happen outside of that in places like Twitter, and then you get your friendship on YouTube where people are commenting on each other's videos. So guys, I hope that that was comprehensive. Those are just 6 of the mistakes that I have made at the beginning of my Booktube career that I look back and think, why have you done that? I see people coming into the Booktube community now and within the first month they have like 200 subscribers and I'm like, damn Becca, that could have been you if you weren't such an idiot. So if you guys are thinking about starting a Booktube channel, I hope that these will help you out. If you already have a Booktube channel and you're just a subscriber of mine, I hope you laughed at my stupidity and had a good time watching this video. If you are starting a Booktube channel, or if you have just started one and you're kind of trying to find your feet, then do not hesitate to comment on this video and ask me for help, because I will help people. I give people advice all the time if they ask for it regarding Booktube. If you want help, just ask me. If you want to talk, if you want to reach out, then just ask me. Or you can tweet me because I'll get back to you a lot faster over there. But that is everything for this video. Please don't forget to like it if you liked it and subscribe if you want to. If you head into my description box, you'll find a link to my Goodreads, Instagram and Twitter if you'd like to follow me on any of those, as well as a link to my Bookish body butter and candle website, the Instagram for that, and 10% off discount code. But that's it from me today. Bye!
Oh, you bite your friend like chocolate. You say you will go where nobody knows, with guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit it, no, we're never gonna quit it, no.